What's going on, everybody? Hello.
Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, get in there. Hi.
Hi. Howdy-ho.
Just checking.
You're just checking the business.
Yeah, I got ads though. Of course.
Ads.
Lame.
Well, yeah. They learned it from watching you. So how's everybody doing?
Yep. We have sound. So hey bitches, how you doing? I mean beaches. Speaking of beaches, we were on some.
We were on some beaches. Yeah.
Who are you
Wow.
people? Yeah,
Look at that
I know.
tan.
I'm trying to figure out who I am.
I don't know if I got tan. I got burned.
Yeah, we both got burned. My legs are burned.
Yeah,
to a
my
crisp.
my shoulders and my titty meat, my chesticles,
Chesticles.
my chesticles are peeling.
Hit the ground running with the nail check. I can do that.
Pull back a little bit so they see the light.
It doesn't really do it justice, but it's a really light blue with a shimmer.
A really light blue with the shimmer.
Yeah.
So how's it going, everybody? We for those that don't know, we just got back. So if you had ordered anything from our website, a bunch of orders will be shipped out tomorrow, correct?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
You know, I was gonna do it Saturday, and then I just didn't feel like it.
There you go. That too. So, we've been busy and we were out of the country last week.
Tell the wife hi, will be with the whiff.
We were out of the country down in Mexico last week. It was a work deal, so it wasn't just straight up vacation, although it was, pretty vacation-y.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do things with some work folks and whatnot. There was a bunch of people from my company that went down. I don't know how many people. How many people did we have from my company? I don't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 20, 15 or 20.
I was saying like 12.
Maybe 12, something like that.
Them in my head.
I mean, there were my coworkers plus spouses. So
Yeah,
maybe
coworkers plus spouses.
like 12 coworkers, so like 24 altogether with their spouses.
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of customers and stuff. I think all in we had just over 100.
It was just under.
Just under 100 people there.
97.
97. Was there someone that only brought one or? Oh, there were a
Yeah, I
couple
think
of
there
people
was
that
a
brought like a
Canadian.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
So-
person brought a kid, one person brought multiple kids, adult kids.
Yeah.
There was only one underager.
Yeah. You only had one under the age, under drinking age, we should say.
Then I think there was a threesome of Canadians.
Okay.
Maybe. But
Maybe.
Anyway.
So,
Canadians are like
yeah, so we had fun. We had some people from Canada. We had people from all over the country. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, we kind of had to play host and hostess.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of that, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Zach wanted to know if anybody brought a girlfriend and not the wife. I'm not sure about
Not that
that.
we're aware of.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, there were some of these people that I didn't really know before this trip. So, yeah, could go either way, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we had a lot of fun. It was good times, and we did a lot of fun stuff. We were down in Cabo. For those that have been down to Cabo San Lucas, that's where we were, and it was a good time. So that's why we did not do a live show last weekend, because we left our house at like what 3:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
3:30 in the morning Sunday morning. So
That's dumb.
yeah, that was dumb, but we made it.
Michael, speaking of hookers, we have a story.
We have a story. Did Cole finally get his half track? I don't know. Did Cole get a half track?
I don't know Cole's business. I've been in Cabo Beach.
Right. I don't know if I didn't know Cole wanted a half track. But the half track, as cool as the Warney half track was, because that was the coolest one by far. It was the USA made blades exclusive.
Oh, good job, Wretch, man.
And I had one for like a week or something, but they're so tiny. They're just, I was super pumped on that knife until I got it in hand. And then it was just like, wah, wah, wah. Because it's literally this
same
big.
Way about you. Never mind.
Oh, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to make a dirty joke.
Huh.
It wasn't true.
Well, we'll see if I ever show it to you again. Ladies, how you doing?
Oh, no, you didn't. Tiny is perfect for Cole. You are correct.
What is the half track? The half track is a Hinderer model, and it is the half version of the full track.
Weird.
Yeah. So the full track is a cool knife, and it's actually a man-sized knife, but it doesn't come, or at least I haven't seen it. Maybe it does because it's been a long time since I looked or anything. But I don't think they ever made it in a Wharncliffe, which the Warney blade made the half track. That little half track with the Warney blade was sweet until you got it in hand and realized that it literally was like a child size knife. They should have done a 3/4 track because the half track is way too freaking small. But to each their own.
Real quick, I'd just like to know, did any drama happen while we were gone?
There was
love tea. Can I get the tea?
There was some drama that happened while we were gone.
Really?
Zach was telling me about it earlier
what
today.
What kind of drama did happen?
So apparently, some people that were previously friends are not any longer.
Can we know who?
Yeah, Brian at Transparent Knives. And Alex Steingraber.
I don't know either of those.
Yeah, didn't figure you would care. But they are on the outs, y'all. So there you go. That's your knife industry tea that happened while we were out of the country.
I was looking for something way juicier, like Super Sis grew a third ball, or
grew a third ball.
Yeah, or like Neebs cut off his finger, or
cut the other foot.
Yeah.
The full track has been discontinued and is one of the favorites in your collection, Stephen Owens says. Right on. I didn't realize that it had been discontinued. That's a bummer because I think that was probably one of the best things that they made. The XM24 also, I mean, those two bottles, the full track and the XM24, and I guess I don't really pay attention to Hinderer stuff, so
you're not wrong, Ian.
Maybe they discontinued the XM24 as well. I don't know.
So Transparent and Alex have both been canceled?
I don't know.
Says they've been canceled.
They've been canceled. Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Not everyone has 3? No, Steve. You're an anomaly.
It's like a can of tennis balls down there.
Ian said Neve's cutting himself is not alarming anymore.
Right. That doesn't even make news.
Oh, Neves did call out Artisan Cutlery live. Okay.
Oh, when called him out for what?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Oh, shit.
Zach just gifted a membership. Let's see who the wiener is.
Thank you so much, Zachary, for your kind.
Ian, our moderator,
was gifted a membership.
Oh, poor customer service. Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Was that about the whatever that?
Oh, he's gonna gift another since Ian got it. Who is it this time?
Oh, he did gift another.
Cheeto Bandito.
Cheeto Bandito.
Somebody new. Cheeto, email me.
Yeah.
Don't call me. Email me for a sticker. Email me your address and I'll mail it to you.
So, was there poor customer service? Was that over the titanium handled Axis lock knife or whatever? I think it was the Axis style. I don't remember the name of
American
it.
just gifted a membership
Look at
now
that.
too, and Michael R is the winner. Michael,
Thank you so much, man, for gifting a membership. That was very kind.
email me info@ocd4edc.
You didn't need to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh no, you needed to. Just kidding.
So yeah, Michael R and Cheeto Bandito, hit us up.
Oh, Ratchet Man said I don't watch Neves much, and I didn't stick around to listen to it. All
Got
the
it.
beats.
Right on.
What's up, Byron? How
So
you do?
the
Neve's fourth toe was mauled by a Pomeranian. That was the drama. Got it.
there it is. Perfect.
Of course, a little beach dog got him.
Yeah. You'll have that.
All these little beach dogs taking down big men.
We saw lots of dogs down in Mexico, and I saw
I wanted to
quite
pet
possibly
all of
the
them.
cutest puppy that ever puppied. And she was too busy bitching and in a store
I wasn't bitching.
to see it.
I was shopping for our children because it was the last night.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, Will B gifted a membership. Oh, Wretched Man 5000 got it.
Look at that, Will B. Thank you so much for gifting a
Email
membership.
me
We
for a
greatly
sticker,
appreciate it.
you big dick.
You big dick.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a song. I can't control what comes in the song.
Huh. Weird.
I did. And Will took me seriously, and he said, Molly said I did. I had to.
Right on.
My biggest news is I've become a bourbon hound, snagged on some Buffalo Trace today.
Oh, there you go. Some Buffalo Trace.
Good for you.
There was a fair amount of bourbon
What up, Chatty?
and tequila talk on our vacation.
Chatty, the trip was real nice.
There you go. Perfect.
What do y'all think about that cormorant for $60?
I didn't see. I don't know which cormorant was $60, but the cormorant's a sweet knife.
You talking about the one we have for sale on our website?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
I don't think that one's $60 though, is it? Do we still have one of those?
I'm pretty sure we do have a cormorant.
The cormorant, I don't know which one you're looking at or whatnot, but yeah, it's a sweet knife for sure.
Paracord. What up, yo?
Speaking of a sweet knife, you guys want to see a sweet knife?
Outdoors. The
Let's get on one of
Mojave
those.
Outdoors Cormorant.
I didn't see the Mojave Outdoors Cormorant. I'm guessing it's a lesser blade steel if they're selling it for $60.
Have you opened my Artisan from WMK yet?
I just dropped it on the floor.
Well, isn't that nice?
This one right here.
Yep.
I think I posted the video's uploaded. I just haven't made it live
Thanks,
yet.
NFK.
And I don't know what model this is. And I know I didn't order this thing. I'm guessing that was Mimo that said that.
Yeah.
This thing right here. Was this the one?
That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, it's
I wondered for a second, paracord.
it's kind of interesting because this knife is quite large. So it's got a very good size handle, although it tapers off towards the back. But you have these two like really pronounced finger choils, right here and right here, and they're too close together. They're like smash my phalanges together. So like if this one was opened up a little more, it would be a lot cooler. But I mean the handle's good size. It's just that those finger choils if I put my fingers in them, like I have to like smash my shit together to get it down in there.
Oh no. Not
How's it feel in your hand?
It feels too big
Yeah.
in my hands.
Yeah.
Too far apart. I don't like that.
That's what she said. But yeah, otherwise it's cool. It's got some poon on it, right up in here, right here. So I love that. But I wish they would have left the handle like stop all this business. Just make it nice and smooth. That would have been better.
Wonderful Top Dog. Did you love all of your treasures?
Let people's phalanges fall where they may on a handle like that.
Yeah. Quit trying to force our hands.
Right. Artisan, you're forcing my hand. But yeah, it's a cool knife. I just, that was my only thing about it, that I like the poon. I like the size of it. I just wish that they would have not put those choils in there.
Top Dog says, I sleep with all that stuff under my pillow, Molly. I sent him a whole bunch of junk because he said, well, you recall, I said, challenge accepted to sending him a bunch of crap.
One finger groove max. Yes, I agree, Rob. I don't need you to force my phalanges into a box. You know what I'm saying?
Being a Zon guy, I'm a poonologist.
A poonologist. There you go. You guys want to see a really cool budget knife?
Zach just gave us a $5 super chat.
A little $5 holler?
And he would like to know, what was each of your favorite food on the trip? Well,
I'll let you go.
oh, Lord. I didn't eat much the first 2 days. I had stomach issues. And then all was well. And I had some really good shrimp at this little gala that they did at the hotel. And
While she's letting her
I'd say
two
that
brain
shrimp-
cells touch, thanks so much, Zach, for the $5 donation. We greatly appreciate it.
I'm going to say that shrimp.
The shrimp at the gala?
Yeah.
That was the okay.
Yeah,
So we had a
you
fancy
didn't
dinner.
have it.
Fancy dinner one night. I did not have
It
it
was
because
perfectly cooked and seasoned.
yeah. Well, the fillet that I had was very delicious.
Yeah, the fillet was okay, but I've had better.
Yeah, it wasn't the best fillet that I'd ever had,
That shrimp was.
but it was good. I think the best thing I ate the whole time we were there was at I can't remember what the name of the place
Those
was.
steak
The-
tacos
the
you
place-
had were good too.
The place would walking out of the resort and just to the right, across the street and to the right.
Yeah, I didn't go to that one because I wasn't feeling good.
I had a ribeye. It was amazing. It's the first time in my life that I've ever had baby corn that was actually good. And it was like roasted in the husks. And then they put some sort of like chipotle mayonnaise stuff on the corn. It was fire.
Did you eat it like this?
No, I did not. No. I ate
Usually it tastes like
ate
nothing.
I know, it tastes like crap.
Yeah.
But it was baby corns and they were amazing.
Your answer
In the husks.
Sean says, Justin, your answer should be Molly.
Yeah, but I can get that at home. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow. I like my
shit.
corn full grown.
Yeah, I do too. Ratchet man, I do too. But yeah, these were good.
Filet mignon cheesesteak would be delish. Elote? I don't know.
A what?
Elote. I'm guessing it's.
Elote?
Well,
Elote?
I was thinking it was Spanish, so elote.
Well, it probably is. And from Pedro.
Yeah. So Pedro, tell us about it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't speak Mexican. Just like I don't speak Canadian.
Elote is Mexican street corn. Oh, got it.
Oh.
I did not. I was actually going to get some Mexican street corn at this little art festival thing that we went to.
Yeah.
And then elote. Yeah, okay, got it. I didn't know that's what they called Mexican street corn. But
Corn, butter, mayonnaise, cheese, chili powder.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm totally down with
What's
that.
up, Adventure
And
Man?
I did have some churros at the art festival that were phenomenal. And
We say dumb things like that all the time, Greg.
the street corn, you could get it either on the ear or in a cup.
Mhm.
They had it both ways. It looked amazing. I know some people that got it, but
Yeah, the people that had the cup stuff said it was really spicy.
we got tied up with other things and I didn't get any. So
And somebody said it tasted like something weird. Like
I don't know.
leather or something. No, it tasted like the farm.
Oh, that was Bryce.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Bryce.
But
So
we don't trust. We don't take anything
yeah,
Bryce
no,
says seriously.
no. Yeah, the churros were amazing, and the
Oh yeah,
churros.
the churros were so
They,
good.
I mean, they were pressing them right there, and they were
Hard to beat a
fantastic.
Costco churro. That's what I hear.
I have not had a Costco
I haven't
churro.
either. I've heard a Sam's Club churro's good too.
Yeah, they're okay. I've had the Sam's Club one,
Yeah.
but now I'm gonna have to go to Costco and try
Oh,
out a
I guess we're
churro.
going to Costco tomorrow.
There you go. But the churros, they were a little different than what I was used to because the dough was like
Oh.
kind of pink.
Esquite is street corn off the cob. Gotcha.
Okay, nice.
Don't know if I spoke that right. Don't really care.
Yeah, you're close enough.
Corno in a cupo. Never heard of a churro? Michael.
Yeah, Michael, you need to broaden your horizons, Michael.
You're missing out.
Yeah, churros are they're one of the greatest things ever.
Yeah, cinnamon and sugar breadstick. Deep fried breadstick.
Right, but it's not
With
even
ridges.
yeah, with ridges. It's not even a breadstick because I don't know what
No.
kind of dough they use, but it's 10 out of 10.
I actually know a recipe for a churro and I've never done it yet. Maybe we should try that.
Yeah,
Churros and brownies with sweetened condensed milk on them is perfect. That sounds like a lot.
yeah,
boy.
that sounds like a heart attack in a
Yeah.
bowl.
Condensed milk on it. Oh, that's
Yeah, they're
that's
already
rich.
yeah, they're already sweet. They put cinnamon sugar and like you could get like caramel or chocolate on them as well.
Troy says
Um,
corn conversation from Iowans,
Yes.
but we're talking about Mexican corn.
Yeah, Mexican corn.
It's very different from Iowa corn.
Right.
You can't
yeah.
eat the Iowa corn. Well, some of it, but not much.
Have we ever had buttermilk pie? No.
No.
No, I have no idea what buttermilk pie is.
I've had buttermilk biscuits.
Yep. I've had buttermilk pancakes. Not pie.
Nope.
So, real quick, it's
It's
absolutely amazing. Oh, well,
I'm
check it
gonna
out.
Google it.
All right, Google it. Do you guys want to see what's the name of this thing? Oh, yeah. You want to see a cool budget knife that I found? And I think maybe we'll probably I have a few of these and maybe we'll do some lasering on them and then sell them on the website maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But the knife in question
Oh, it's a
is
southern thing.
a Best Tech knife. And they've got some new boxes out for their budget line, which
Looks like it's filled with custard.
oh, there you go. Okay. Pull up a picture. This is what we're seeing for the buttermilk pie.
It's like custard pie made with buttermilk.
Yeah,
Make two
okay.
because they are delicious. Okay.
Got it.
I gotta go to the store this week anyway. Might as well.
All right, so here's the knife in question. Here's the box that it came in. It says Best Tech Man. A simple box, but it's a budget knife. 14C28N blade steel comes in a bunch of colorways. Boom, here it is. This is the Best Tech Ronin, and I think it's a Dylan Mallory design, and I think that only because of the pivot artwork there.
I don't know who did that, Rob. We never called it cornhole in Illinois when we were growing up. We called it bags.
Yeah, we called it bags, and then it started being called cornhole. I don't know where that
I
change
think
happened.
it was a Nebraska, Iowa thing, not an Illinois thing.
But this is the Best Tech Ronin,
I'll take that.
and it's pretty cool. I don't know for sure if Dylan designed this knife or not, but it's like a 3.5-inch blade. Action is fantastic. If I can get the timing down, there we go.
Oh,
And
that's terrible, Chatty.
deep carry clip. It is reversible, or no, not reversible on this one. I thought it was. No, not reversible. So you don't get reversible clip, which is kind of a bummer, right?
Perfect, Troy. So
On-
it's not us.
on a bar lock
It's not
knife.
you. They call it bean bags up in Minnesota.
Mallory would be on the blade. Yeah, I would think so too. But I don't see it on the blade.
Well, that ruined some pancakes, huh, Chatty? Bloody pancakes.
And there is no Mallory designs on the blade.
Queso fundido.
But I mean, that's pretty much his freaking logo on the pivot, is it not?
Didn't we have queso fundido?
Yeah, we had
Wasn't
queso
that the
fundido.
Molcajete?
No,
Oh.
that was flaming queso in the molcajete.
Oh, I had flaming queso, Zach. It wasn't really. It was real greasy. It wasn't great for me.
Lefty was live this morning. Okay. Right on. That's just the best and logo. Okay.
We almost bought a Molcajete brand new. They offered us one at the restaurant.
Well, it really wasn't for us. It was for others that were at our table.
Yeah, like our group.
So either way, whether it's a Dylan Mallory design or not, not a big deal. But the knife is pretty cool. The blade grind is good. 14C28N. It's a budget knife. I don't remember what the actual price on these things were.
Thank you, Mr. Kluver. How you doing, bud?
But it's a good one for sure. Let me.
I'm coming to the Oregonia, and I'm gonna have your flaming queso, Zachariah.
Yeah, that flaming queso, you would like that one better.
Okay.
It was more Americanized.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me and Amber will go without you guys, actually.
Okay, so the one that I just showed you are all the Ronins and all the colorways on Blade HQ. I just looked it up real quick. $51.95 is the price.
Oh, we went to San Jose.
We did go to
We
San
did
Jose.
go to San Jose. We went
Yep.
to Cabo. We were actually in San Jose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were closer to San Jose than we were to Cabo San Lucas, but they're,
down the road from each other.
all the resorts. There's not very many resorts like in Cabo San Lucas. Everybody says they would go to Cabo. Most people are outside of Cabo.
And then drive to Cabo to do the restaurants and the shops and the blah.
We did not go to Cabo Wabo, Ratchet Man. There were a lot of people that did. We were on a boat. Don't you ever forget?
Forget.
And
Trees
we
up
were,
climb, buoys.
but we went to what was the place that we went where they rubbed my nipples?
Oh, Senior Frogs.
Senior Frogs. So it was right there when we got off the boat. Other people walked.
He got
and
motorboated.
You had to walk a long ways to get down to Cabo Wabo, and like
We didn't have a ton of time, and we didn't really care.
yeah, it's the same thing, right? Senior Frogs, Cabo Wabo, same thing.
Yeah.
Same.
How much for the
This one was
motorboating?
way different.
2 for $5.
It was two motorboats for $5.
No. 2 shots, $5. 1 motorboating.
yeah. Two. Well, she gave me 4 shots.
Well, you got gypped. You should have done those separately. Those doubles separately.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Because I had 4 shots, but
Somebody
only one
four-shotted,
motorboating,
Mm-hmm.
and she grabbed my nipples and was grabbing peen and all kinds of stuff. It was.
Yes, they did blow the
it was a
whistle
thing.
while doing the ears and the motorboating.
Yeah,
and the
all
nipples
that
and the
stuff. Yes.
Peter and the head roll.
Yeah, and then she was grabbing.
And then we sent her to other people's tables.
we did. We sent her around to get other folk, which was fantastic.
Yep.
So that was fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Cheeto Bandito, pretty every guy that
Who's peeing? Everybody's peeing.
everybody's peeing. Yep. It was funny. Good times.
Mm-hmm. And we all got balloon hats. And
Yes, we did. That's
Justin's
fact.
was a vagina and my brother's was a penis. Best balloon penis I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
It was a lot of fun. We had a blast, and Now, I will have to say that my hat did not start as a vagina.
No, it started.
It was not as a vagine. It was just like some really big, huge
It
thing.
was just two balloons, different colors
But
twisted together.
the guy that came over doing the balloon hats had a tip jar that he put on the table, and it said tips or sex. And I said, well, I ain't got no money, so get your big ass over here because we're about to get involved. And then that's when he decided that he was going to make me a vagine hat instead of the hat that I had on. So that's how that went down.
Good times.
Yep, a lot of fun.
Yep. I got a stupid crown.
There was a lot of laughs, a lot of fun.
Yeah, lots of laughs.
So I will tell you another story here in a moment, but I'm going to show you another knife first.
Many stories to be had.
Yeah, there was a lot of things
drinks
that
to be
happened.
had. Many shots to be had.
Oh, so at one point in time, one of the guys in our group, this was the night that Molly stayed in the room because she wasn't feeling well, and
Not because
so-
I was drunk or drinking too much.
so so I'm like the fifth wheel. So I'm with a group of other folks. We go out for dinner,
Sucks.
and
too
then we
much,
proceed
Steve.
to go. There was a premiere bar at our hotel, which was
Especial.
like downstairs. You had to know the special handshake, the New England clam chowder. If anybody can quote what movie that's from, but anyway, someone will know. And is it the red or the white? I'll never remember that one. Anyway, so we go to the bar, and one of the guys in our group goes up to the bartender and says, "There it is, Chatty Factory, Ace Ventura."
Gosh, yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah. When so this one guy in our group, his name's Joel. He goes walking up to the bar, and there were 5 of us that had just walked into the bar, and his request whilst walking up to the bar was, "Give me 5 somethings on fire." No, actually, I think there were 7 of us because it was, "Give me 7 somethings on fire." Now, the bartender happily proceeded with his order, and we got 7 somethings on fire that were total shit. They were on fire, and because he had to make so many of them, they were on fire way too damn long. So we had to drink them with a straw. You had to stick a straw in it and drink it.
Really?
Yes, yes. It was not. Jeez, I can never remember that one. Right. But it was nasty. And the last drink of it, because we drank them with a straw, like straw down to the bottom, the last drink was pretty toasty. So they sat there on fire for too damn long.
Joel was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, good times.
10
Okay.
out of 10. This your
So-
first time outside of the house?
Yeah, first time leaving the house, eh? Yeah, I mean, those were all just like, you had to be there moments for
Yeah.
the comedy.
Yep.
But just
Lots of making
assured,
fun of my brother.
rest assured, there was a lot of comedy.
How did you keep your eyebrows? That's a long straw.
Actually, no, they gave us little short. We,
Did they?
we blew them out first
Oh.
and then slurped it up.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. I grabbed the wrong one of these because I have one of these that's already open. So I'm going to go to that instead of this. Meh.
Meh. Meh.
So this is a super cool knife that I found that I had not seen anywhere else, but we ended up picking up a few of these.
Experience Precision says if you have left the country and come back with your eyebrows, you didn't have a good enough time.
He didn't have a good enough time. Right on. So this knife I was really pumped on for multiple reasons, and you'll see why here in a moment.
Isn't a Mexican flag usually served on fire? I don't know.
Yeah, we had some of those. We We had
They-
several shots that came on fire.
So the funny
That was
thing,
just one of the times.
at this premier bar, they didn't know or have the stuff for like your typical American shots. So every time it was a gamble. They made the shots. And you didn't know what you were getting.
Yeah, sometimes you ordered stuff and they would bring something totally different. And I don't know if it was true or not, but they would just say, "Oh, we didn't have one of the things to make those." And so they just made something wildly different.
Right. There was a really good one called Shit on
Shit on the grass?
the Grass.
Shit on the
Or
grass.
Shit on the Green. Shit on the
Has
Grass.
has anyone ever had shit on the grass shot? And it's like a double shot. All these shots were freaking huge.
Yeah, yeah. And
One of
it's
the
an
shots-
interactive shot.
Yeah, it's an interactive shot. Remember the one that came with like it was a double shot and then it was a glass. It was supposed to
God,
be
It was too big. I took like this much and was like,
it
I
was
can't do that.
it was supposed to be like a Boilermaker where you drop the shot glass in the glass.
Yeah, the shots
But the
were
shot
too tall.
glasses were this tall and you couldn't get it down all the you know,
So you just had to dump it and go.
dump it and
And my
shoot it.
sister-in-law like chugged that thing.
She
girl
did.
knows how to open a throat.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so then there were sexual connotations.
The rest of the
made through-
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
My brother's a lucky man, I guess.
Ratchman says that he's shat on the grass before.
Congratulations, but not the
Who
same.
was I saw somebody.
The Slickamal,
Yeah, this
later
week.
this week sometime.
Yep, we'll put it up this week.
The throat goat. Yeah,
Mhm.
she seriously is.
Yeah, she took that thing down like a champ. I'm talking like
Yeah.
half a second, just boom.
Everybody
and
else was a good 30 seconds after.
It wasn't that much fluid, but it was like this much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, everybody else was like, "Goo, goo, goo."
Erica's EDC has been using Slickamal. Nice.
Right on.
I don't know who Erica is, but thanks, Erica.
Nice. Slick 'em all's good stuff. I'm telling you.
Hope you like it.
Yeah. So this is the knife, and I'll show it all to you. See if anybody do any of you guys know this model right here? This is a new model. I'll give you a moment to. I'm sure probably a lot of you can figure out what manufacturer that's from, but maybe not know the model. But we'll see.
Nice. EP nice. It's a nude model.
It's a new model.
Kind of like
Fresh
nude,
one.
But
Got a first timer over here. Does anybody have any guesses?
Migion?
No.
Miguan?
No. Nope, not them. No guesses? It's not a Megaron. But
We're not going to talk anymore till
No.
you answer.
no flipper tab.
Kaiser?
Yeah,
Kershaw?
Dang Ross got it. It is a Kaiser. Yeah. And yeah, so
What's up, Kirko?
it is a Kaiser. It is a premium Kaiser, titanium. It's got a blue backspacer. It's got some blue love on the pocket clip there. S35 VN. It is a thumb or a hole deployment only. Carco got it. The Tomcat. Bang. Check that thing out. Little Americanized Tonto. But look at the hollow ground. The hollow ground blade. Look at that. Oh, she's a beauty. Action is fantastic. And yeah, very, very cool knife. Really good in hand. I like the jimping up on the spine of the blade right there. You got a little bit of a thumb ramp right there if you want it, or you can just set right on top. So, you know, depending on how you want to place your phalanges on there. What do you think of that?
Oh, hold please.
So we have a few of these. They'll be going up on the website because it's just a bitchin' knife. Love the hollow grind. I think when I opened this
Okay.
one, I measured it. I want to say it was like 14 or 16 thou behind the edge.
Can we
So
la-
good geometry.
can we laser some butt cheeks on it? I mean, you can for a price.
Yeah, I mean, we'll laser whatever you want on there. If you want to buy it, I'll laser some butt cheeks on there for you.
It's nice.
Uh, yeah, this is a cool knife for sure. So I don't know what the price is on these, um, but let me look really quick. It's a cool one. I really dig it. So we got some new knives that are going to be posted on the website.
Do you know the blade length? And it's 159.
I can tell you, or I could have told you the blade length when I had my measuring stick in here, but it's not in here. I removed it.
Doesn't it say on the box?
Yeah, it probably does.
Usually does.
Huh.
If only someone could post a link.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm
Says
really
no
kind
on
of
the-
surprised. I don't see it. Huh. That's interesting. I figured it would. Apparently, they don't have them on Blade HQ.
Ratchman says you were measuring baby corns in the other room, weren't you?
3.25 inch is what it says. But let me see if I can find it because I don't know why. I'm surprised that Blade HQ doesn't have it.
Y'all watch the coronation? Anyone? Anyone? No?
No. Yeah, I'm spelling it correctly. Yeah, so the box says 3.27 inch, and then Amazon says 3.35 inch blade. But let's see. Yeah, that's it.
He
Okay.
gave a Blade HQ
159 bucks.
link. Yeah.
Blade HQ link. So it's 159 on Amazon. We'll probably have it for cheaper than that. Right? We'll put it up for less than that.
I don't know.
We will.
I gotta review some things.
We will.
We threw their tea in the
When-
harbor, but we'll still watch the coronation, right?
When I look at, just look up Kaiser. Oh, look at this Kaiser. Look at that.
Shane says, Zach, my membership seems to have expired. So, he hint, hint, buy some more so we can win money.
Look at this guy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The Kaiser Sparrow. That's kind of cool. 154 CM blade steel. And I have some other stuff too, but I'm gonna
Titanium
look at this one.
dog, so cute.
Look at that one.
Oh yeah, oh wait, purple ribbon. I think that's colon cancer.
Is it really?
I think so.
Green and purple?
Pretty sure. Well, not the green. That's just
No, I get it.
But I'm pretty sure purple
Jonathan
is colon
Stiles.
cancer. Oh, he bought
Zach and Sean
Sean
Bryan got it.
Got it. Not.
It's the
Shane.
first knife in the Kaiser Cares program, which is a charity-inspired project. This inaugural knife supports cancer awareness, and Kaiser is donating $1 to the American Cancer Society for each knife sold. That's interesting. The only other company that I know that's done something like that is Spyderco. All the Sage series knives goes to, is it autism?
I can't remember.
I feel like it's
I
autism,
feel like it's also autism too.
but I could be wrong. It's one of those.
Oh, he's doing another one.
Zach.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy,
No
no
whammy,
whammy.
no whammy.
Stop.
Oh,
he
you
got
gotta be
it.
shitting me. Edgy American got it.
What a brat.
Yeah, what a whiny little brat. That's funny. Huh. I don't see, like, literally, I'm looking for the Kaiser Tomcat on Blade HQ. If you just search it, it doesn't bring it up, or at least not on my.
Purple is pancreatic cancer, testicular cancer, leiomyosarcoma, Hodgkin lymphoma, stomach cancer, and esophageal cancer. So, my bad.
There you go.
Not Your pooper cancers.
Your
He
pooper.
says you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, right?
That was
Oh,
ridiculous.
Olight did do an autism one. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Olight did. Okay. Yeah, the only one that the only well, here, let me find out real quick.
No, Pink's
'Cause-
boobies. Oh, but the knives. No, the background is, it said in the description it's green with a purple ribbon.
All right.
They on the spectrum.
Let's see what it says here.
He's on the spectrum.
Do, 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 do. Okay, well, maybe they don't do it anymore. It used to always be, if you looked up the Sage, I'm confident it was the Sage series knives. I could be wrong.
Obviously you are. Can I get you any other links, OCD?
Yeah, if you could find out what charity Spyderco donated to.
Can you also get a link to Pornhub up? It was Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, that's what it was. Yeah. But apparently they stopped doing it.
Right? That's okay, Rob, his comment, very interesting and made me laugh as well. When my brother was diagnosed with testicular cancer, I saw Uniball pens had a pen to help with breast cancer, and they're missing the boat.
They are missing the
Uniball
boat.
is
Right.
his new nickname.
Yes, they are missing that boat for sure.
Dang.
Yes.
Sage might have been for Alzheimer's, but I forgot. Lol. Sage 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Okay. It was Alzheimer's.
Some
Yeah.
shit we're all gonna suffer from someday.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Yep. Got it. I knew it was something. Just couldn't remember what.
Yeah. Oh, Zach posted a link to 5 charities that Spyderco donates to.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
He says it's convenient in tight sitting situations. Lucky.
Yeah, so there you go. That's all right. So he doesn't need that kilt chair that we
Look
saw.
at that shark.
This one here?
Yes.
The shark tooth. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing the old Tomcat. Because I'm getting back into some older Shiat.
Oh
But-
well.
Yeah, not a big
We
deal.
have the details.
We do have the deets.
Move on.
Yep. Okay. So, if you guys want to get a Kaiser Tomcat, we have a few of them for sale. What'd you do with it?
I didn't do
Oh.
anything.
She put it right there. She put it just out of my reach. You know what I mean? But look at it. It's a cool looking knife, right? It's a good one. And that hollow grind. Oh, you can see the hollow grind. It's good. S35 VN, titanium. It's hard.
Torngat. Torngat is what he searched and got. And you were doing Tomcat?
Well, that's what the box says. Unless my eyeballs don't work, but I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, your eyeballs don't. No, your eyeballs don't work.
What?
It's Torn.
That's TORN?
Yes. All the times that he says that I don't have 40/40 balls and he's got perfect vision and blah 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 blah.
I must be allergic to her bitching. Stop it. Did you guys hear that? She started bitching and I started having flashbacks. It started to sound like my ex-wife is what it started to sound like for a minute.
Is that a threat? Yeah, exactly. Get your face walls checked.
Well, so
Houston, we have a problem.
it's an R and an N, which looks on the box like a
Don't
fucking
make
M.
excuses.
I'm not making excuses.
These balls saw it.
You have a light right there. I have to. I'm trying to.
Do you hear all these excuses he's making? Do
Not-
you hear that?
Not making excuses. So it's not a Tomcat. It's a Torngat. Or a Tornat. Tornat is probably how it's pronounced.
Have a good night, Steve. Thanks for stopping by.
But it's $159. Steve Owens, well, get ready for work, bud.
Troy wants you to hold it up to the camera.
The box?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I gotta go back here. Can you see where it says? There you go. I held it up to the camera.
Yeah. Rob, he's on a short leash now.
I don't have an ex-wife, Rob. That's what made that so much funnier.
Yeah.
Because if I were to have one, it
'Cause
would
I'll
only
be
be
it.
her. I've never been married before other than this one. Yeah.
Lol.
Yep.
Still taking applications for those pool boys. Or maybe a sugar daddy now.
Okay, so now let's get into the aspect that my wife scared the holy crap out of me.
Thanks for being a member again, Crispy. Old dad, allergy
38
stuff.
years married for me and no cure. Right on. Thank you so much for being a channel member. We greatly appreciate it.
Who is entrusting you with a $500,000 RV, sir?
Yeah, who?
Is it for the
Boy.
club?
the club got a brand new
You gonna
RV.
have a mobile club now?
Yep. Then that bitch is just coated inside
With titty
with
glitter?
with latex, so you can just hose it out. Just hose it
Yes,
out.
That's smart.
Yep. Just hose that bitch
Can he
out.
drive topless? Of course he can.
Absolutely.
He does everything topless.
Dang, Ross says 100% stolen. Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
So let's get to the real topic at hand here. And I've got a little video that I can show you guys. But what happened was we went and rented some side-by-sides. Okay. Now, I started driving. We get like 10 minutes into this thing. She starts bitching, saying, let me drive. And so I do, of course, because I'm such a nice guy. And then she tries scaring me multiple times, and, not a big deal. But, guys, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep for probably 6 to 9 months after the trauma that I experienced.
69?
6 to 9.
Mm.
6 to 9 months. Who knows? Maybe it'll go longer. I don't know. When you have PTSD, I mean, can you ever put a time frame on it? And so what happened was she rolled our side by side, our rented side by side. She drove like a complete and total maniac, rolled it, and I don't know that I'll ever be able to sleep again without nightmares. So that's my story.
So that's the story.
Here,
So what
let me-
really happened was...
Let me show you the video before she starts beating her lip. Let me show.
Your lip.
Let me show you. Where's it at? Oh, here we go. So that right there, that's our busted ass side by side down in Baja California, being rolled back onto its wheels. I had to go cry in the corner because I had PTSD. And,
He's never said beating your lip before, Ian? Wow, I'm shocked because he says it all the time.
I do say it all the time. Okay, so there you go. That's what happened. That was the aftermath of what happened. Now, what are you going to say?
What actually happened was none of the girls drove because the men were being greedy bastards. So, as we were going up through the mountains, he was terrifying me, get as close to the edge as possible. He would drop back and then take corners real fast, and I almost flew off a cliff to my death many a times.
No.
And then we did activities. We went and saw a little town and a church, and we saw a really cool little cemetery and things. And then on our way back, going up said mountain, he was going balls to the wall again, even worse, right? And I was terrified for my life. And we finally get back up, and we're going, and we're like a quarter of a mile from the place, getting back to home base. And this motherfucker has to take another freaking corner, like get up on the berm, and flips the mother.
No.
And killed a mouse. Murdered a mouse.
There may have been a mouse that died, but who's to say if I was the one that did it? And to my defense, there was a broken tie rod involved in the crash. Okay?
Which we're pretty certain happened before he started fucking around going up the mountain. So he's lucky we're not dead.
I mean, it would have been horrific had that tie rod have broken at the most inopportune time when we were on the mountain road, because we would have surely, I don't know that we would have died, but we'd have been really fucked up. Let's just face facts.
Yeah,
it would have been real
I've
ugly.
never been fucked up, and I'm trying to keep it that way, okay?
It would have been ugly, but that didn't happen, thankfully, so we can't think about that. But what did happen was...
I have anxiety, so I think of worst case scenario.
Says the girl who brought 77 extra pairs of clothes just in case she may she shits herself for the first time ever in her adult life 4 times in 1 week. You know what I mean? Like, this has not been a problem up until this moment, but it might happen 4 times in this week. I got to pack a suitcase.
That's the man who didn't pack enough t-shirts, and we had to buy t-shirts.
That is the size of a Volkswagen. I didn't take...
I'm not the only woman that does that. Ask your wives. You know.
I took enough t-shirts for the number of days I was going to be there. What I didn't anticipate was multiple costume changes in a day. That's not what I had anticipated.
That's what I anticipate. Shitting pants, hence the extra underwear, and extra t-shirts for costume changes.
I had plenty of drawers. I just ran out of... someone needed to do their shirt laundry. I ran out of shirts.
He did. He washed some shirts in the sink in the bathroom.
I did.
And then hung them outside, and they smelled worse.
Yeah, I washed them with soap, and I was like, I'll just wash one shirt. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to do one, I might as well do 2, right? Just t-shirts. And I just washed them in the sink real quick. Now, I need to preface this by saying the resort we were at would have washed these shirts for me for $1.50 each. But I didn't want to do that because
heaven forbid. Yeah. I want to do it with a bar of cheap hotel soap.
Yeah.
Hang them outside and then smell like a homeless man.
They did smell worse. Yes. It was bad.
Oh, okay. Chatty says, well, at least Molly was there with her superior welding skills for that tie rod. Lord knows no one else could have completely welded that or competently welded that. You are correct.
Yeah. The funny part about that was
people and weld on this trip.
So the tie rod broke. And it was the slowest tip over in the history of tip overs, really honestly.
It was.
We came around the corner, did a little hexing, and then I couldn't steer. So
and he hit a pole and killed a mouse.
and then went up this berm and was just like this. And before we tipped over, I stopped. So we had no more forward momentum. And I was like this, and it was questionable. Like, it could have gone either way. And I was on the upside. She's on the downside. And then it started to go. And then I was just like, oh, fuck it, here we
Shut her
go.
off.
And I just shut the engine off and we went donk on our sides.
And then he got out. And
Yeah.
then he got me out.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an ordeal, get my fat out, get the seatbelt off, because I had, we had to have seatbelts on.
That's right, Troy. Don't ever run out of HD cotton t-shirts.
That's right.
You buy
That's
yours
right.
at OCD. So then we can order more.
Yeah. But,
yeah, that mouse may have had a heart attack, but one thing I know for certain, it had a lot of fleas. That boy was covered and crawling in fleas.
what the mouse was?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see the
Yeah,
fleas on it.
I got real close.
Oh.
Because Don Juan...
Don Julio.
Don Julio. He's like, oh no, the mouse.
Don.
And then I was like looking, I was like, no, you murdered the mouse.
Yeah, Don Julio.
And then it was, its fur was just like moving.
Oh, well, Don Julio, he was our guide.
Crispy says, this story is similar to my wedding.
Nice.
Seriously, Chatty.
Don Julio, he was one of our guides
He was so funny.
and he was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
He cracked me up when we stopped on the beach. So we were on the Pacific side. So we were north, kind of northeast or northwest, from Cabo San Lucas. And we were down on the Pacific Ocean on the beach, and he's going to take pictures of us. And we're, we had like, what do we have? Eight side by sides? Is that right?
Something like that. 8 or 9.
So we had a good sized group, right? And he steps back to take the picture, and then somebody comes blowing by like from a different group on an ATV, because there were a few other groups down there on that beach.
Mm-hmm.
And he like kicks sand at him, and he's like, "They're too ugly to be in this picture," and he's yelling and screaming.
Yeah,
it was funny.
Yeah,
he was
and
a funny
so
dude.
funny because all over the place when we got there were signs that said no cameras and no phones.
Right.
Do not
for your safety, you cannot take a camera or a phone with you on.
As we got out there, people were taking their phones out because first of all, we were all like, "Absolute, I'm taking my phone because I'll be damned if I get stranded in the middle of a Mexican desert and have no way to contact anyone."
Well, so Adventure Man, he might have just stolen the name from Don Julio Tequila. I don't know.
I think his actual name was Julio, and he said like Don Julio.
No, he said
Did
he said his name was Don Julio.
Okay.
And I said like the tequila, and he says, "You got it, man." and it was great. And he was missing several teeth. Don Julio was a funny character.
He was the best. So yeah, he took our phones and was taking videos and pictures for us, and
Yeah.
he took a special picture.
He did take a special picture of our group, which
it
was hilarious.
And then
we got some opera singing.
Yes. So one of the women, the wife of a dealer, well, actually, she works for the company too. She is a classically trained opera singer, and she actually went on 2 tours with the USO in her younger days.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's got a beautiful voice, and
we were in
the
this
sound quality of this little church that we were in.
The church had wonderful harmonics and
so she sang Ave Maria, and it was really freaking good and cool, and
it
I
was
got
cool.
a video.
Yeah, Molly got a video. You can show the video if you want.
Well, she's on YouTube too, so she
Right.
won't care.
Val is not shy. If there's one thing about this woman, she is not shy.
Yeah, she's got a YouTube channel doing...
We should... Here.
Okay.
Let me see this real quick.
He's just gonna man it.
We can play this, right? Ooh.
Sure. I mean, whatever. They don't know nobody. Motorboat!
Motorboating. Oh, there's a side by side on its side.
Okay,
So,
I have another picture that go ahead and show him the video of Val, but then I have a very special picture of my brother that I have to share with everyone because it's at his expense. It's great.
oh wait.
And no, it's not going to be the picture of him changing his pants to shorts outside at the bar at the airport.
Oh shit! Trying to hold the phone by Molly's dumbass thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So there was a little bit of that video. Yeah. Anywho,
Hold on. Just one more.
okay. Apparently one
fun.
more for fun.
Yeah, I gotta go to my lady chat.
What, the one where he's changing his pants? Oh, there you go. So when we were at the side by
that's how you
side
sing,
place.
huh, Patrick? Okay.
So where she was singing at was at this.
Zach said standing in the church. Hell yeah. Of course. Thanks for whoever ordered. Thank you.
Yeah, somebody just ordered from our website. We appreciate it.
Mucho gusto. Something.
So Molly's brother, who also works for the company that I'm with, he we were trying on the helmets, and he's got a man-sized head like I do, but he put this helmet on, and I was dying laughing. It was the funniest thing. And the best part
I got a
is,
front view too.
yeah. So check out this helmet, and the best part is that you're getting it done when your ears hang out of the helmet. Okay, it was funny as shit.
It was so good. It like you could see much of his hairline.
Yeah,
it was sitting that high.
It was so funny.
Yeah, it was.
Good yeah.
Times.
So we were standing in that little mountain church. So this tiny little town at the top of this mountain, and there's this little church, and that's the church that we were standing in.
And somebody asked if we could ring the bell, and he says, "No, no, no. Everyone will come."
Yes, everyone will come. The whole town will be there if you ring the bell. But the acoustics inside the church was very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Another little thing about the little village is a bunch of the girls had to go to the bathroom, so they went to the
there's a picture of the peen hat and the vag
there
hat.
you go. They went to the guide took them to the school that was like right next door to the church, and they start to go in there to go to the bathroom, find out there's no toilet paper, so Julio says, "Okay, I'll go get some," and he runs to the neighbor's house and asks for a roll of toilet paper. And runs it back. And then when they were all done, the girls come back and told us what people do is a lot of the parents, they leave the kids at school the entire week and they go to Cabo and stay there through the week to work. So they only see their kids on the weekend, and that's just normal for what they do.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in this town. There's just it's just a group of houses, is all it is.
Big head and a little helmet. That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're obsessed with people's head sizes. It's a thing in our family.
It is.
Everybody's got a special head size. My best friend from high school, her head is massive.
Giant cranium.
Looks
like an orange on a stick.
Justin and Brian also have large heads, and then there's my little bean. We notice heads. I don't know why.
It's the thing. But yeah, the town was super cool, so we went up there and checked things out. It's just a really cool little place. I have no idea how many houses are there, but maybe 20, 30.
Yeah, something
maybe.
Like that. And they all have their cattle just graze around, and their chickens.
We did see some free range cows.
Yeah,
in
and
San
some
Jose.
free range donkeys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so I was talking about the ones that came through town the night we were in town.
Yeah. I mean, everybody all of them in the mountains were free range.
Well, yeah, of course, out there. But it's not very often that you see them cruise right down Main Street through the town, through the downtown.
Yeah.
And those cows were dairy cows. Mm-hmm. They were just on their way back home, and there was just nobody with them. They'd just been doing it so long, they knew the route, bells on and everything, like in freaking in Europe.
Yeah.
It was cool.
My 2-year-old girl is 99th percentile cranium circumference, huge head. Yes.
Yeah.
Good work. Good
The-
work. Paxton had a huge head as a 2-year-old too.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
he was up there in that percentile too.
Yep. Feel sorry for your wife, Big Jimpin.
Big
It'll never be the same.
Jeez.
Sorry, bud. Never be the same.
All blowed out.
Yep. Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Oh.
You can turn the volume down.
Yeah, I did. You had it all the way up because you're
Well, I was playing.
You're
I was
deep.
no, I'm not. I was playing the singing.
I know. Feels the same to me.
Perfect.
That's all that matters.
Perfect.
Yep. So that had happened. So yeah. Luckily, we bought the insurance. Side by side was covered under that insurance.
Yep. Broken tie rod covered. Mouse.
No deaths.
No, didn't
except for the mouse.
Didn't get a bill for the mouse.
Yep.
So we're good.
No broken bones or nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody ran over like all concerned
Of
about
course.
me.
Yeah.
Not him.
Yeah.
Me.
Well,
and I'm like,
that's what you do.
do I look like a little bitch? do I look like a weak little lady?
The funny part about it was, like, out of all the people that could have done that on that particular group, it was by far the best that had happened to us.
Yeah.
Just because
so nothing bad did happen.
Not my first rodeo flipping a side by side. Hers first time riding in one, but
also common sense.
She didn't take her hands off the ship bar, just dunk. We were all good.
Yep.
I got out, no problem.
Yeah.
It took me a couple seconds to get my seatbelt unbuckled.
And
So I
then
had to pick my fat ass up by the roll cage.
He yoinked me up on the seatbelt because like with all the tension on it, you couldn't really undo it. So he managed all that for me. And
Bandito said that they were worried that I landed on you. No,
I'm pretty sure
they weren't bench seats.
They were like making jokes. Oh, and then Justin undid his seatbelt, and then Molly got hurt.
Yeah,
no.
It didn't go down that way. I did have to step like through this area.
Yeah, but
to put a foot down on the ground.
We communicate well.
Ground that was here.
He was like apologizing. I'm like, what else are you gonna do?
But I had to do that slowly, so I didn't kick her in the face. Right. You know what I mean? As I'm holding myself up by the roll cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was all good.
He did test that durability, no doubt. Did you EDC anything?
I did. I did EDC a thing.
One thing.
And I did. It's not in here. I brought my quiet carry, and I don't even remember what we said.
Like
chase
feeding a tic-tac-toe to a whale.
Hey, we saw those Tic Tacs, the little daily use Tic Tacs.
Oh, Tic Tacs, yeah. It was like a big box, and they had like I think it said 60 daily little, and there was like maybe 6 in each.
Yeah, it was like 5 or
pack.
6 in each little pack. Yeah.
Berkeley had actually showed me those online like a week ago, and then we saw them in the airport, and I almost got them, but he told me I couldn't get anything more stuff. He was at.
Is this? Yeah, the Drift. Okay, so I carried.
Headed up to here.
I carried my quiet carry Drift. I couldn't remember the model name. That's the knife I carried. Quiet carry Drift. Which, by the way, with some Slick-O-Mall on it, that thing is fire. Action is great. It's good. That thing's good. It's a good little knife. But that was the only, I took that and my SAC 580. Gotta have them fingernail clippers, right? Yeah. Those were the two, and rust proof. That's correct, Big Jimpin. So I took something, salt water, which oddly enough, I was all excited to get back into the Sia Cortez and give it a piece of my mind and hopefully find my sunglasses from 5 years ago. And I never got in.
No.
Never happened.
Never did.
I was going to get in at one point in time. I was actually headed.
To play volleyball.
Then we got called to play volleyball, and we had a guy in our group that was seriously excited about playing volleyball.
He was passionate.
And he was very, very passionate, which I can applaud that. Which is why I took all the more pleasure in beating that ass for I don't know how, I don't even know what. I think they beat us one game, but he was so amped up and wanted to play the company that I work for wanted us, just our people, employees, against. He was an outsider. He's a customer of
We're
ours,
gonna work on it this week,
and
Troy.
so he was a customer of ours, and he wanted to play volleyball in the worst of ways.
Yeah, and
Apparently,
he kept saying, "I play volleyball all the time. I was on this team and that team in this tournament." He
yeah.
missed or he left the birth of his child to go play
Yeah.
in a volleyball
A
tournament.
volleyball tournament when his child was being born. His wife told us. But the thing is, I'm just being honest. And hey, if you ever watch this, you know who you are. Um, I would just think that you'd be better at volleyball. Like I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm
Yeah,
just being
no,
honest.
no, it was hilarious.
Like,
He was cracking me up because when he would miss a spot or like he would get the ball but like it'd like deflect weird and hit the net or something. He'd splash the water, get so
Yeah,
mad.
we're playing
And we're all
pool
just-
volleyball. Okay,
It's a bunch of
So,
non-athletic folk.
I don't know who you're calling non-athletic here.
Angelique.
Well, but so here's the deal: is that we had 5 players. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our side, the company side. Okay, they had 6 players on the non-company side, and we tapped that ass like
Many
5
times.
many times in a row. Switching sides, rotation, like we were pros, like freaking Top Gun. We were doing high fives, low fives, all that sort of
It
stuff.
was so funny because I know a lot of these people, right? But not on a real personal regular, like I've just met them here and there. But to see everyone interact in a sports and a competitive nature, I was surprised by some folks.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that one's fiery.
Right.
I didn't know. He
Right.
doesn't put that on regularly.
But we rallied as a
Oh,
team
yeah.
and just destroyed them. And what made it so sweet was this one guy that was so fired up to play volleyball. He's the one that like recruited everyone. Like, we got to go do this. He's fired up about it. And I know it was destroying him to lose because this guy's obviously very competitive, very passionate about it,
Yeah.
which I can appreciate all that
Yeah,
stuff.
and he
Like,
loves volleyball, like a
yeah,
regular thing for him.
no, not 60 years old. No, he's probably my age. Or I don't know,
I
maybe,
think a little
maybe a
older.
little older than
Just,
me, but
just
not
by
much.
maybe 4 or 5 years.
Um,
Shane says, "Old Dad is the pelvic bone pole vaulting champion."
One is all you need, brother. One is all you need.
What's up, Javon?
Yeah, no, it was great, and so that was a lot of fun.
28 gays till Blade Show? Well, I guess you're gonna have
Is that
fun
all it
every
is?
day.
Is it only 28 days away?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
right? Need to get those.
I need to get flights and a hotel.
I haven't played volleyball since high school. I always loved playing, but I'm old now. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fun.
28 gay,
It was
right?
great.
Right, Ratchet Man? He's going to have a gay every day.
28 gays till Blade Show. Yeah. I
No
like.
offense to the gay. No offense to the gays. Like,
Um.
get it.
No, it was a ton of fun, and we had a blast. And I loved the fact, like, I'm not a volleyball player by no means, although I'm pretty sure I came up with some pretty good shots and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not a game that I play very often at all.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly didn't play it. I mean, obviously in 8th grade. I mean, what girl doesn't play volleyball, right? But no, I never played volleyball. Don't know shit about it. Whatever. But we had fun, and we dominated.
Yeah. So next story I think we should tell is about the ladies in the bar
Oh,
with the
the
fishing.
hookers. Okay.
fishing cards.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so okay, so
Go ahead.
I mean
It's
you're
your
the story.
story.
You
You tell it.
usually flap your lip all the time. So anyway, we were hanging out in the premium bar as usual in the
As per
evening.
usual.
Yeah, and shots were flowing and such, and at one point, some of us
Demonoc, you can't go to Blade Show, and it's your birthday,
Boo.
brother. You need to just make it happen, Captain.
Yeah. So some of us ladies had had enough of the shots, And so we, ousted ourselves on one round. So there were like 2 or 3 extra shots there. And there were these 2 ladies and 2 or 3 guys. 3 guys for a little bit, but down to 2 shortly after. And
Ian says Javon's taking down 7 guys a week too. Dang.
yeah, 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
So we offered those extra shots to that table. And so these 2 girls, ladies, they're women, they come over and they take the shots and they're having a fun loving time, grinding on each other, all kinds of activities. They're lovely ladies, scantily clad, all of that. And then they start talking to our gentlemen.
Javon says he fat fingered the gays. Fat fingered the gays, just blowing rings out left and right.
Be gentle with those gays.
He's now putting in all caps. Days. I meant days.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's awesome.
So you can't fat finger a gay.
Yeah.
Apparently you can.
Can't,
Who says, Ian?
Right. Why can't? Yeah, you can fat finger a gay.
Yeah, you can fat finger anybody you want.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, I don't know.
As long as it's consensual, kids.
Right. That's right. So they start introducing themselves around the table, and this one girl, her name was Holly, and she was like really excited that my name is Molly, and we rhyme and everything.
All right, pause again. Kurt, Blade Show. The best part about Blade Show isn't what you spend money on. Trust me when I tell you, the best part about Blade Show is just the hanging out and having a good time. So even if you can make it and you only had $20 in your pocket to buy beer or whatever, I would still endorse it because you'll have a good time.
So there
just
you
saying.
go.
You don't need to buy fancy shit to make it fun.
Yes, and
trust me.
Jokes like this, catching somebody fucking up and making a whole thing out of it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 agree, Ian. That's what makes this so great.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
100%.
why I'm here.
Right.
So anyway,
Okay.
yeah, these girls
Back to the story.
on and on. Then they start talking to our gentlemen and handing out cards. And then these black cards with, red stuff on it.
Now,
And
hold
she's
on.
saying,
You're not telling the story well at all.
Well,
These girls.
I wasn't the one talking. I was not approached by her other than.
So the
Holly,
girls came
Molly,
over and did
shaking
shots
hands.
with us and introduced themselves. They were very talkative, and
Not shy.
And trust me when I tell you, they had all the right stuff in all the right places, and it was nice. Just saying. You gonna be honest about it?
Yeah, they were pretty smoky.
They were good-looking women. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, they were
But
also
I have all the right things, all the right places too.
they were also a little bit out of place in this bar because
Yes.
everyone else is just there in like freaking t-shirts and shorts and whatever.
And they're in dresses
And
and,
they're-
all done up. And hair and nails and makeup and the
All
two
the things.
guys that are with them, they're just sitting over there not being social at all. These
Yeah.
girls are working the room.
These girls are working the room. Okay, so at some point in time, one of the girls comes over to me. And she starts talking to me, but she's talking in kind of a quiet voice. So, like, I'm
No,
kind of like
we
bending
don't,
over a
Troy,
little bit
sorry.
to listen to what she's saying. And she's putting her hands all over me.
She
And-
was touching his belly.
And, like, I mean, just touching me in odd
Well,
places.
and like she was touching me when I was shaking
Right.
hands with her.
I
and
think
was
she's
like-
just very handsy.
She's a touchy lady.
But it wasn't like she came over and just, like, grabbed my forearm. Or, like,
Right.
it was...
It was
she
all like very interactive. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but, like in places that not normal for people to
Right,
put
not
their
like
hands.
on the back. It was like, oh, that's wonderful.
right. And so I'm standing there and she's handing me a business card. Well, there's music playing, it's kind of loud, and I'm just like, I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm a little bit drunk. I know that my wife is fucking the shit out of this situation right now because I got one of these hookers over here talking to me, like all whispering in my ear, putting her hands on me and stuff. And so I'm like trying to just like process everything that's happening.
What is happening?
And so then I see the card, and what she's telling me, the story that she's telling me, is that they're from Oregon.
Yeah, they're up in your area, Zach.
Zach.
You can go get your own videos.
They're from Oregon, and the old girl says her husband runs
Both of their husbands.
both of
together.
their husbands together, supposedly, run a guided fishing service.
is what we thought. Guided fishing service.
Now, whether or not that's what you would get, I still have the card.
Funny fact: the next morning we find out multiple of the wives snatched those cards right out of their husbands' hands and threw them away.
Right. She came and gave a card to all the men at the table, not the women, just the men.
Just the men.
And
we
you
like
know,
to fish too.
Right. I don't know if the girls, if girls
That's
don't fish.
why us girls are convinced that
Oh,
if you
Jason
call
Price.
that number,
Jason
it's
Price of
gonna
Oregon.
be a different kind of thing.
Well, and so they're in Southern Oregon, is where they're at. And I don't remember.
But they run the tours all up and down the coast depending on the season. She said.
Sharp Guy says tuna. Only great tasting tuna gets to be Starkist.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I don't know what these girls were, if the fishing deal is legitimate or not. I told everyone. I said, hey.
We tried to tell Joel to call it and see, and his wife said, absolutely not.
It was
Take me to your best hole.
the right. They're gonna take you out and show you the honey hole, bud. You get a little nitty gritty dirt band going on.
Contact,
you
Justin?
and me just fishing in the dark.
Shane needs that contact.
Yeah, I got you, Shane.
I'll mail the card to you because he doesn't need it.
What are you talking about? I travel to Oregon often.
Oh, never again. Ever.
Oh.
Zach says, give me the number. I'll call from work tomorrow.
Yeah. So it was funny.
That happened. And then the next, it was like 2 nights later, we came in
We
after
did see
the
him
little
again,
festival and stuff, and they were over there working another table. Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But then they were grinding on each other too at the bar.
Yeah, like
the two ladies.
Their husbands work together. They're supposed to be best friends, but they were like
These girls
on each other.
These girls were on each other hard.
Like no mouth kissing, but grinding on each other, dancing, and I'm like
all handsy up in.
I don't do that with my homies. Like not like that.
No,
not like that.
No. Can you use OCD 10 for an extra discount? I think you can. I think you
probably.
Can. Yeah,
probably.
Yep. You just say, hey, I met Don Julio down in Cabo, and there you go. You be in there like swimwear, bud.
Yeah, it was funny, an experience. Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh.
You cut me
I
on
did
the back
not.
of my legs. She just cut me. I'm bleeding.
I did not cut you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what other stories do we have? We tipped a thing.
We tipped
got
a thing.
Sunburned. We got
Fishing
drunk.
hookers.
We got up at the ass crack of dawn every day.
We did. We were up early every day.
Went on a boat cruise. Did see some whale activity, but very little.
Yep. Did see a couple whales,
Had a
but they were off
great-
in the distance.
Yeah, and there was like a fun promoter on the boat, and as the cruise was ending, he was doing dances, leading everyone in dances on the front deck, and it was quite hilarious. He was really getting into it. Good time guy.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yep. I don't know, Zach. Like, we just woke up at like between 6
Look at
and
what you did to
6:30
me.
every day.
Look at that.
Let me get you a tampon. Gee.
A tampon? Look at what she did to me. Look at what she did to me.
Why'd you get your fucking hemoglobin on me?
I gave you some platelets.
I don't need them. I clot just fine, sir.
Yeah, and that's what I said, Sean. She might be a madam. And potentially, maybe it is a legitimate fishing deal. And maybe they have a side business where their husbands are, running hose.
Right. Like, they run boats and hose.
Right. Boats and hose.
Duh.
Right. It's like Prestige worldwide.
Right.
It's boats and hose.
Boats and hose.
So why, who doesn't want to get involved in that?
Me and you.
Speak for yourself. What'd you do?
I knocked over my
She knocked over the side by side, is what she did.
No, I knocked over my Q-tips used for
Get it
nail
down there
things.
where it's coming from, right back there.
Yeah, I'm just
Right there.
trying to. It's alcohol. He's gonna cry.
Yeah, I'm crying. She's holding it there right now. Yep, I'm in tears here.
Boats and hoes.
Yeah. So, at our little deal that we did at the hotel, the little gala dinner thing, we had a fancy dinner at the hotel, and there was like a whole variety show.
Yeah, there was magic.
There was
There
a
was
magic. There was
shirtless, probably gay, but very handsome men doing pole dancing.
very
and-
gay, very gay.
I don't
The
care.
thing about this was, okay, so think Cirque du Soleil, but
on a huge budget.
instead of Vegas Cirque du Soleil, this was Cirque du Soleil like in not even on a Branson level. This was
Carnival.
This was County Fair Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, like the people were talented-ish, a couple of them, but it was the magician. The dude was acting like he was swallowing a sword, but the sword was collapsible.
Very obviously.
and
collapsible.
very obviously so,
Yeah.
and like it was just whatever.
And there
But-
was one guy that was hilarious. Not on stage. He was in the crowd and he videotaped the entire thing.
He did, and he wasn't like
he
with
recorded it.
he wasn't like with the team. He was just at the
a
hotel
connoisseur of the
of
fine arts
of the subpar Cirque du Soleil.
of the subpar arts.
Yeah. So they did that, which was kind of interesting, but they sang the song at one point in time, which was a couple of the singers were pretty good. A few of them were. But
Yeah.
one of them sang the song from the Catalina wine mixer. I don't know the name of the song,
Uh-huh.
but all I could think was
The opera song.
The opera
Oh,
song.
no.
Yeah.
Alright.
All I
I
could
don't know
think
the words.
was when it started, I was like, Will Ferrell? And then I so wanted somebody to come in on some drums just real lightly
yeah,
and
right.
say, boats and hoes.
But they didn't.
It didn't happen. It was just the actual song,
But
whatever that song is called.
yeah, it was hilarious. J&M might have misidentified a few morals.
A few morals?
Yeah.
We misidentified them?
Yeah. Morals or morels? Morels?
Morels? Are we talking mushrooms now?
Morels.
I feel like you're trying to speak to me, sharp guy.
Morels. Yeah, that's
We-
the mushroom.
Yeah,
Are
right,
you
right.
talking about my morals? Like, am I going to heaven?
No, I
or
think
hell?
I think he thinks that we took mushrooms, not.
I see what you're saying.
I think he thinks we went to, mushrooms.
No,
Yeah,
don't do drugs. Kids.
We didn't.
We don't do drugs, kids.
yeah, no, we don't endorse that sort of activity. Couldn't even get it out.
I was winking.
But there were no mushrooms. There were none of that. But there was subpar Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep,
That part
yep.
did happen.
Yeah.
They put on a show at the Royal Solaris. And old girl, I tripped acid in 1993.
Same. Only 1996, probably.
The funny part is how many people do you think were so like half the fancy dinner event, half of it was just our party. So the 100-ish people that we had,
Yeah.
and then the other half was just like
Regular people. That
regular
were
people.
staying.
Yeah, this was
Yeah, like
like
it wasn't just our group at this joint.
right. So there was probably about 200, right?
Yeah.
all in.
Yeah. Roughly.
And they sat us at these big round tables. It was nice. It was a nice dinner, and the food was good.
and there was
and,
like 8 people to a table.
yeah, it
or
was like
whatever.
a 5-course meal. It was nice. It was good. But they had the show going on the whole time, which was kind of odd, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you would think like you'd have dinner and then the show,
Something.
or the show then the dinner. But no, it was happening while we were eating.
Yeah, the
And
whole time.
my back was to the stage the whole time.
Yeah,
so if I wanted to see, I had to like
yeah,
totally turn around.
right. I was in the same boat, and you guys already know I don't have a neck, so it's that's a hard thing for me to do.
Whole ass out of here.
Right. I gotta move my chair. You know what I mean? And so yeah, it was. I mean, I did turn and look from time to time, but
it was something. They did good try, guys. Good try. But the band, there was a 3-piece band, one singer with like a triangle or something.
with a triangle or something.
And then like a guitarist and a drummer.
It was a guitarist, a drummer, and a singer.
Yeah.
And the singer, her tambourine game was strong.
Yeah, I mean she had multiple hand instruments.
Right.
And yeah, that was pretty good. Like I mean they did.
She was playing did, like, the gourd.
Spanish versions of American songs. Like it was kind of a mix.
It wasn't mariachi.
No mariachi. There were no mariachi bands.
Yeah, we saw 0 mariachi bands.
I think it's a
Sharp Guy says Sharp Guy says that he worked for Circus back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's a good thing you worked there back in the day and not now, because I'm pretty sure it's nothing but homeless people working at Circus now. That place needs to be imploded. They need to start over. And yeah,
he's an oldie.
Yeah, that thing needs to go down like all the bad fishing hookers that have been in there before.
Did you buy any chiclets?
Did not buy any chiclets. Did buy some churros and some other things.
Bought little candy bag mixes for each of the kids. I gotta send Paxton a package.
Yeah. Didn't buy much stuff.
Bought all of the Silvadine, Dianine, whatever, because of our sunburns, and you don't need a prescription down there, so that was pretty great.
Yeah. For those that don't know,
got a Z-Pack,
because it seems like everybody doesn't know that this stuff exists. What is it called?
You get old dad a Mexican blanket poncho. No, I didn't. I almost got Berkeley one though, but then I couldn't find them when we were actually taking the time to shop.
Silver sulfadiazine. Silver sulfadiazine.
Or it's also called Silvadene, Silvadene.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get a burn of any kind,
let me see here.
You have to get a prescription here, though. Just a little FYI, if you have pets, your veterinarian probably has it, especially if they treat farm animals.
Genital warts. All right, so here it is. Silvadene cream, also known as silver sulfa, sulfadiazine. Silver sulfadiazine. I'm here to tell you. So I learned about this stuff years and years ago, back when I was welding a lot. And if I got burns, I would use this stuff. Well, I ran out over time. But you have to have a prescription for it. South of the border, you can buy it without a prescription, or, word to the wise, vet clinic.
I asked, hey, can I buy this? They said, well, you have to have a prescription. What do you want it for? And I was like, we like to use it on like sunburns and stuff. And they're like, yeah, we'll write you a script.
So we got down to Mexico, and like a dumbass, I was like, woo! Well, actually, no, that's not true. I
was not a dumbass, actually.
No, I was a dumbass, but it wasn't like we just got there and things went sideways. We had to stay at the airport, and the airport, it's when you get to the Cabo airport, or the Los Cabos airport, it's kind of like going to Vegas, where as soon as you walk outside, there's bars and shit right there at the airport. And so we had a bunch of flights coming in from all over the country with all these people. And so I had paperwork that I was trying to make sure everyone got on the bus to the resort. Kurt. And so we hit the ground at like 11?
Yeah.
Ish? Yeah, 11-ish a.m. on Sunday morning. But Molly and I didn't leave. This is where the work comes into this.
You don't need a prescription in Mexico, sir.
Right.
For anything.
Yeah, you don't need a prescription.
Anything.
You just buy whatever you want.
Wink.
But so we didn't leave the airport until what, like 4 o'clock?
Yeah, we waited till everybody arrived and got everybody on their buses and stuff.
Yeah, so we got everybody on their, on the way to the resort. So by the time we actually got to the hotel and actually got a room to get, because they didn't have our freaking room ready, it was kind of a shit show.
It was a shit show, and I was feeling very, very sick. And I was like, I need a room now.
Yeah. And so we finally got a room. We get our stuff up there, and I just go, like, there's most everybody else has been there for hours at this point. And so I just go up and put some swim trunks on, go down to the pool, and don't even think about sunscreen until when, 4 hours later, when the sun's starting to go down, and I'm like, hey, I better put some sunscreen now that I'm, I don't know how many drinks deep.
It depends on where you go, Michael. If you stay in touristy places, it's fine.
And so I had this genius idea at 8 p.m. or whatever to put sunscreen on my burns is what it amounted to.
Yeah, the damage was done. You couldn't see it yet, but
I was already burnt to shit. And
like the sun down there, it sneaks up on you, because I got burnt to crap on my legs the day before we left, and they weren't in the sun for like more than 10 minutes. And
I generally don't burn at all. I couldn't
sleep that night because it was so bad.
I generally don't burn at all. I just get dark. But I burn. It wasn't horrible, but I mean, my shoulders and my chesticles are all peeling like crazy.
Shark Guy, real quick, you don't need directions to the Pharmacia because there's one every 10 feet.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Everywhere you go. Pharmacia, everywhere. In the airport, everywhere you go.
We got Ella with lidocaine too, Troy. That's what we got first. Then we went across the street and got the Silvadene whatever.
Yeah, the cream. So the Ella with lidocaine.
It like did for a minute to get to the Pharmacia.
Right. But you get the real stuff, and it'll just, it just clears the burn up. Like,
yeah, like all the pain's gone. Like the burn's not gone, but like
right.
The just
the
sitting there not touching it, that pain, that goes, but like still, if you press on it or hit it, it's kind of sensitive.
But the healing, it just happens so much faster with that cream. I'm just telling you,
don't like peel as much, I think.
Yeah, right, because it heals, and if you get it on immediately, and I also think that the stuff that we get here, the sulfur, sulfadazine, whatever it is. That stuff here is better than the stuff we got in Mexico.
Probably. It's probably got a higher percentage of whatever the drug
it is.
Which I meant to pull ours out and put it on and see how it compares. But
because I've gotten burned a few times, and I use the stuff that we got here in the States, and it's just like one application and I'm golden. Down there, it took a few applications. Either way, still way better than not having it. Okay,
right.
So
way better than just spraying some aloe on and sucking it up.
Yeah, just trust me when I tell you that stuff is the legit. And if summer's coming up, this is a good PSA announcement.
Right.
Stock up on your
if you don't
silver.
Know, now you know.
Yeah, now you know.
Most of your doctors and stuff, if you call them and have seen them recently and ask them to prescribe it, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
It's not one of those prescriptions that you really need to be seen for. Just say, hey, I got some sunburn. Is it okay? Can you write me a script for this?
Yeah, the stuff's fire, though. Just make sure you get a big tube or a jar of it or something so you can have it around. Because it works great.
Yeah, and like, even like burns, like if you're cooking and burn your hands, too.
The cream that we're talking about has no lidocaine in it. It's not like that. It's not a numbing thing.
Right.
It's actually a healing thing.
Right.
It heals faster.
Yeah. Actually we got some lidocaine down there too.
Yeah.
And I just straight 5% lidocaine.
Oh, it's available on Chewy.com.
Yeah, but you need a script.
Oh, do you have to have a script? Okay.
Yep. So you had to, or I put some of the lidocaine cream on and that stuff.
Yeah.
And the lidocaine cream didn't even touch my sunburn, like the pain. Like
lidocaine. To me, lidocaine cream is nothing. But
it's good for roids.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Follow the signs. Um,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
there you go,
So,
Michael. Your mom, I'm sure she could, get you some or get
oh
a
yeah,
sniff for you
and
or whatever.
so that's where I first learned about it from. Was a good friend of mine. His wife was a CNA at a nursing home back in the day, and I had a burn at some point. And she goes, we have this cream that works really great for burns. We use it for like bed sores and stuff on elderly people,
Hmm.
and that's what it's used for. And
Yeah, it's more than just burn.
yeah, it's more than just burns,
It's
but
cuts, it's sores, it's
yeah, this
you
isn't
know,
just burn cream. It's like wound cream.
right.
But it's phenomenal. So that's where I first learned about it from. And I mean, this is going back into like the late 90s. And so I had this jar because she got me one from the nursing home, and it was like, it was like this big around and like this tall, and I had it for years. And I would use it, when I had a wound, and it was awesome. Well, then I eventually ran out, and I couldn't remember what it was called for the
Yeah,
longest
we didn't
time.
have it forever,
And then we got another jar.
and then I saw it at the vet
Yeah.
as I was looking at their rack, and I was like, wait a minute, I
That's
know that.
I knew you.
Yeah.
So yeah, good
Yeah.
times.
What else?
Just
Did anything else crazy happen?
crazy.
Yeah. Extra funny.
Um,
I think that about covers all the
I mean, there
tomfoolery.
was lots of laughs, lots and lots of
Yeah.
laughs.
Lots of fun being made. We went to an
Yeah,
art festival. The art was amazing.
yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. And there were dogs everywhere. There's this big Great Dane with their owner walking around. Cutest little baby ever.
I got drunk once, a bunch of times while I was down there. That happened.
Some pool time.
Yeah, bacteria can't exist in the presence of silver. You are correct, Shane. And that's one of the things that it does is like kills any bacteria or infection on the surface of the skin. Obviously, the silver plays a part in that.
Back in the day, they used to use silver creams with much higher concentrations of silver,
Right.
and it
Because
caused many, many issues.
they were bougie bitches.
It
And they had
caused
that glitter, that titty glow going on.
no, no, death,
Death.
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 I
Um,
know, Ian.
a
Like
work
we've talked about Great Danes, and like I would love to
Oh,
have a
we
Great
saw.
Dane.
Remember that Great Dane we
Yeah,
saw?
but he mentioned they have like a 5 minute lifespan, and that's
Yeah.
the only reason that we won't get one because I don't think either of us could cope with that such a
Yeah, that
short.
sucks.
Like it would
But
be.
nothing salves the soul better than a brand new puppy. So if you want to get on, I mean, it's kind of messed up to say, but the truth is, if you want to get on a, a normal puppy rotation, get Great Danes because they live
Right.
like 5 to 7 years,
Hmm.
maybe 8 if you're lucky.
I'm saying like always be on the lookout for the next puppy in case you need to fill a hole.
In case you need to fill a hole.
Yeah, I got a 13-year-old man out there that I'm gonna need to start looking.
Yeah.
No, he's doing pretty good for how old he is.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Oh, Sean,
And
you have a Great Dane. He's 180 pounds.
nice.
What color is he? We had a
I
puppy
love the Great Danes.
2 weeks now. What kind of puppy? Can I have a puppy?
When one goes, you can get another one.
My
the
hands
way
are
this
all
works.
yeah. Those little baby teeth are freaking sharp, right?
They are. They are.
A black
Black
lab,
lab,
nice.
right on.
A stinky boy.
Yep. Yep. Black labs.
What about the first baby cow? What about the first baby cow?
I don't know.
No,
we
need a
def-
corgi.
I need a corgi like I need a hole in the head.
Berkeley wants a corgi.
And no.
I don't want I don't want
No.
another small dog. We did that, and I regret it.
Later on, Shane, have a good night, man. Are you going to be at Blade Show?
Oh, a mini cow. Yes.
Mini cow. Got
Yes.
it. Yeah. Yeah, we already have enough animals. Thanks,
The
Zach.
thing that
I
sucks
appreciate
is
it.
okay. Like I have to be practical about it. A mini cow is like $1 to $5 grand for a mini cow calf.
Yeah, Molly got some silver. I don't know if she showed you guys or not.
Oh no, I didn't. Here, old Dad got me this.
She got a ring.
It's Alexandrite. Can't really.
It doesn't really show off
Get
very
some
well in that deal. It's
good-
blue. The stone is blue.
No, it's like a purpley.
Blue. It's like blurple.
Yeah, that's good. And then I got this. It's a fire opal bracelet.
Fire opals and silver.
A male
Yeah.
bloodhound coming in 3 weeks. Ooh.
Nice. That's
Green
cool.
finger yet? No. It's not 0.925 silver, bud.
I get to see Shane. Fuck the airport anxiety.
Shane's gonna be at Blade Show. They're talking about that stuff.
Is he definitely going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. So Molly and I are going to be there as well. So, you know, if you guys see us running around in there or just walking.
Mexico
you
has
know.
some of the purest silver in the world, Ratchman says.
Right. That's why
they
that's why I said you got some silver.
right.
Didn't know if you showed it off.
I didn't see or know that you said that. But yeah, yeah. Got
You
it in
know?
the airport. Actually, many of us got
NFK
it in the airport.
NFK20 says, "Oops, wrong live." Okay. Well, that's
No,
cool. Yeah,
he
in
just
Atlanta.
said something that doesn't apply to this.
Oh.
I'll be walking
Well,
around
tell us what-
expecting nobody to notice me. Sounds good. I'll be that person.
Ian
And
was
I'll also expect no one to notice me.
right.
Bond Brindle, he named Walter after Walter White.
Nice.
He named Walter after my Walter.
Ian, you'll have to come up and say hello to us down at Blade Show. It'll be good times. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm nervous.
About what? All the knives. You won't be able to control yourself with all the knifery going on.
No, I'm nervous that I'll go absolutely crazy hanging out with a bunch of fucking geeks that talk about knives nonstop and look at knives all day.
What do you mean crazy?
And then talk
like you're just gonna be
knives
like,
at night.
woohoo! Like Girls Gone Wild. Look at all these knives.
No,
is
no,
that what's going on here?
no. Like I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, put me in a home.
I think she's nervous that her wild side's gonna come out. You get her around that many knives, God only knows what's gonna happen.
And I'm gonna have to be social again so soon. Knives gone wild.
Yeah, knives gone wild.
Knives and wives gone wild.
She'll be over there trying to hand out her fucking saying that I run a fishing tour business and whatever.
Ooh, yes. Mrs. Zach. Zach says to call Mrs. Zach and have her go. And so I will. And then me and Mrs. Zach will run that fishing boat scam.
The two of you together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not grinding on her though.
Well, then you're not going to sell many fishing spots, fishing
Are you
tours.
kidding? Have you seen us? We're not selling shit. We're just normal ass people. We don't have all that right stuff in the right places. We're just
I don't know if
normal
Kuhnel's
ladies.
is Kyle going to Blade Show.
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know why he's not in this live tonight.
I
Tell
don't
you
know.
that. Some of the bitch.
Don't know. Maybe he broke his coccyx.
For sure did.
It might be.
He doesn't have a coccyx.
Maybe he's in the hospital.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe he had to go see his aesthetician.
You get it? Ass. Titition.
Esthetician. You can kiss my aesthetician. Right on. Well, there you go.
Give
We
me
should-
Liberty or give me Ian Zahn.
Yeah.
He's
Nothing
not
wrong with
going.
that. Kyle's not going, isn't going. Shane, are you for sure going? Because I didn't see you actually say that. Are you going to be there?
Well, hopefully we'll see you, Rodney.
Ian says nobody's getting my Zon. I need to get another Zon. I had one for quite some time. Did some horse trading with it. I need to get another one. What about Chuck It? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
what
knows?
the hell? We go away for 1 week,
And
and
everyone
everyone forgets us.
everyone forgets us.
We only have 51 likes. Nobody's watching.
Except for the people that are here.
They don't count.
they don't count. Oh shit. Right on. Well, we should probably end this off.
We need to let
Shane's fitting to go live.
Mhm.
You should go over there and hang out. He's gonna show off his nipples. And yeah,
should be a good time.
get that titty meat out, son.
Tell you why he's going to get this camper.
Right. Yep. Do you have to fly out there, Shane, and then go and tell someone that you're Pablo Chacon? I'm here to pick up from Pablo Chacon.
Pablo Chacon, huh?
Yeah, don't you? I don't remember the movie, but when they drive the motorhome back while full of pot.
Oh yes,
Pablo Chacon.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know where the.
If Jennifer is in the RV, call me. I'm in.
right. And the kid got his nuts bit by the tarantula or whatever, the spider.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We are the Millers. There you go, Zach. Yeah, we are the Millers.
Soy Pablo Chacon.
Yep.
I'm here for Mr. Nipples, aka Edgy.
Edgy the G. Tell him, get that titty meat out, son. All right. Well, we should end this. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. I think next week, do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see some more laser stuff? Like maybe next week I'll set the camera up so you can actually see the laser doing its thing, and maybe we'll laser some stuff. And
no regrets.
No regret. Yeah, we can put that on a knife.
Oh yeah.
No regrets. Not one. Not even one letter.
One.
So.
Chihuahua boy.
Ratchman says he likes lasers. Yes, laser. Okay. All right. So if you guys weren't here for the last live stream we did a lot of lasering, which was fun. It was a good time. I certainly enjoyed it. But if you guys want to see some more about it, I'll get a camera set up and, we'll laser some fancier stuff. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway. Never know. We'll see. We'll see how things are going.
Yeah. I don't know when we're going to offer the laser service. We still need some time with it. So
she needs some time with it.
I'll tell you when I want to make it available. All right? Stop asking.
No. She's yeah, we'll
take 2 of them and throw them away.
If you guys know what that's from, you can put it in the chat.
Is he on stock? SEA.
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know
the
what.
Ocean?
Yeah.
Standard ecological asshole? I don't know. Laser.
Slick 'em all.
Oh. You can't just be coming up with anagrams, or is that what they're called? Anagrams? Willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly.
We're gonna fill that this week.
We're gonna
we gotta make it.
It'll be up this week.
Yeah. Do you speak French now? I just texted Mrs. Zach and autocorrect changed some of my verbiage to French.
Nice. You're getting it done when it autocorrects you to a different language. So, right on. Well, thanks so much, guys, for coming and hanging out with us. We'll see what we can do for next week, and yeah, should be fun. You got anything left you want to say?
Go order things. I'm gonna fill orders tomorrow. Please be patient. And those of you that emailed with any issues or questions, I'll get to those tomorrow.
Yeah.
So please don't be mean to me. Thank you.
Right on, guys. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. And we will catch you next week. I'll make that video live tomorrow. It's a good one. Brand new Spyderco stuff in there, as well as a bunch of others. So it's pretty cool.
Go hang out with Shane.
we'll go put that live. So thanks, guys. I'm out of here. Peace. Later on.
Bye.
Beaches.